come down into a kneeling position, first of all. So sit down, onto the heels. Rock over towards the right hand side, plant the right hand down, and then grab the left knee. Pull up, like so, so you get a nice stretch through the front of the shin. Drop it down towards the floor. Left hand goes down, right knee picks up. Keep rocking between the two, nice and steady. And if you want to, as you're sort of coming up like this, you can move the knee around if you want to. Whatever feels like it's going to stretch off different parts of the ankle, rather than just sticking with one position and just letting the stretch find it, then you're going to move things around and take onus for this own stretch that you're doing at this moment in time. Okay. Sit back onto the heels from here, walk the hands back behind you, stretch off through the chest, draw the chest up towards the sky, let the head sink back in towards the upper traps, and then slide the hands forwards, head down, grab onto the heels, into a child's pose, modify with the arms down by the sides, come back up towards the top, take one twist through, to the right hand side. As you exhale, inhale back round to the front, exhale round the opposite side. Inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, exhale round. Good. Now sweep the feet forwards, either side of the mat, hands down towards the rear one more time. Knees drop over towards the left, up towards the centre, knees drop over towards the right. Up and over. Up and over. That's it. Keep sweeping them up and round. Keep drawing that top hip over. And over the top again. Inhale up, exhale down. We're working through a fair bit of core. Also some upper body in there as well, as I know everyone loves that. Both feet come together. Grab onto the ankles, pull the chest up. And then start to butterfly the legs. Making so much shake in this room, you can hear it. Extend the right leg out, pull in the left knee towards the chest, lift the foot up off the floor. Just give it a little bit of a rotate left to right. Feel the hip move through its range of movement. Right leg is extended towards the front, grounding in through the heel of that front leg. Take the left foot over the top, pull in again, so you get more of a glute stretch on this side. Spin it round the side, look round towards the left. Exhale through there. Left foot comes forwards, pull in with the opposite leg, rotate right to left, left to right. That's in motion. Nice and quick here. Pick up the foot over the top, pull it in. Rotate round towards the right hand side this time. Look round the corner, pull in the leg. Right foot up and then both heels down, hands down by the sides, draw the shoulders back. Turn the toes up. Always turning the quads on, turning the shins on. Make sure you're showing that little toe towards the head as well. Chin down. Keep a nice strong position. And then sweep the legs round. Come into your downward facing dog. We haven't done many sun salutations for us, so we're going to start with a hatha sun salutation. Right foot comes up, right foot comes forwards, drop onto the back knee, open up. These should all be pretty familiar now. Draw down with the hips, lift up through the chest. Both hands down each side of this front foot. Tuck the back toe, left foot draws in towards right. Let yourself hang. You can grab onto the ankles, you can take the hands behind the legs. We're trying to relax down and let the body sink in towards the forward fold before we start ramping up the pace. Raise up into the sky with both hands, look at the thumbs, and then exhale, come down towards Pranayama. Inhale up there again. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot comes back, drop the back knee, open up through the chest. Chest up, both hands down. Going through this quickly now. Pick up the back, knee, into down facing dog. Push straight back into down facing dog, should be really familiar with that. Up into this curl position, sweep through however you need to, into your upward facing dog, then into down facing dog there again. Left foot comes up, left foot comes forwards, drop the back knee down to the floor, open up through the chest, inhale, exhale both hands down, tuck the back toe, right foot up towards left, forward fold down, blow out all of the air in the lungs, bend the knees, raise up with both hands, exhale down towards Padmasana, inhale up, exhale forward fold, left foot comes back, drop the back knee, open up into Ashwa Sanchalanasana, both hands down, tuck the back toe, right foot comes back, down facing dog, inhale up into the arch position, down onto the knees, come through, upward facing dog, downward facing dog from there. Alright, going to go into a little bit of a tap over here. So we're going to go left foot into the sky, left foot's going to go all the way up towards the left armpit, and they're going to kick back in towards the sky. Now you're going to come forwards, you're going to go up towards elbow, into the sky, then we're going to go down to the wrist, back up, again into the sky. Then we're going to go across the centre line, down to the wrist, into the sky, across the centre line, opposite elbow, up, single leg down dog, up towards the armpit, really squeeze it up there, left foot up, left foot comes forwards, right foot comes up towards left, forward fold down again, breathe it out. So 6 different reps there, armpit, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, armpit. Bend the knees, raise up into the sky. Exhale down towards Padmasana. Inhale up to the sky one more time. Exhale forward, fold, down, all the way. Step back with your left foot. Step back straight with the right, into downward facing dog. Okay, tuck underneath pelvis. Push it towards the sky as you exhale. Right foot into the sky. Right foot comes up to the armpit of the right arm, into the sky, kick it up. All the way, try and make contact towards the elbow, into the sky. Down to the wrist, into the sky. Opposite armpit, up you go, into the sky. Elbow, left side, drive it up. Wrist, up we go again. Right foot comes forwards, left foot comes to me. Forward fold down. Take a breather there. I'm going to go through this flow again. It's going to be quicker this time. You know where you're going now. Bend the knees, raise up. Look at the thumbs, exhale down towards Padmasana. Take a big breath in, release the breath. Try not to hold this air in your lungs when you're doing these different exercises. Try and breathe through them so you're not trying to tense everything up. It should still be breath through movement, and that way you'll build a bigger foundation of strength. Inhale up into the sky, forward fold down. Grab the elbows behind the knees for 1 second. Let the body drop down towards the floor. Release the fingertips. Palms hit the ground, right foot comes back, left foot comes back. Downward facing dog. Okay, momentarily, come forwards into plank. Hold there. Nice plank hold. You'll get maybe a little bit confused when I say plank, because traditionally a lot of people think it's the elbows down plank. It's more of an extended plank, like a press up position. Squeeze into it. Come back into down facing dog. Right foot into the sky. Right foot, right armpit, sky. Right elbow, sky. Right wrist, sky. Left armpit, sky. Left elbow, sky. Left wrist, sky. I bet your dog's going mental, Christina, because it's named Sky. Like, what are you talking about? left foot into the sky, armpit, left side, up, elbow, up, wrist, up, right armpit, up, right elbow, up, right wrist, up. Both feet come down, drop yourself forward into plank again, squeeze and tuck through the pelvis. Rotate the arms. I'd say we're doing the same session, but to be honest with you, I'm probably making it a little bit harder than we've done in the past, just because I know everyone's got stronger than where we were at the start of the course. Come into downward facing dog. Right foot comes up towards the top. Drop the back knee down. Open up into your Ashrasana Chalanasana. Okay, right elbow comes onto your right knee. If you can reach back and grab, losing my balance there. Grab onto your ankle on the back foot. Drop through the hips. That's pretty tight for me after running this weekend. Tighter than usual anyway. And see how I've got my toe turned down on the back foot. And just hold here. Release the foot. Left hand comes in line with the right foot. Pick up the back knee. Right hand comes into the sky. Hold there. Hold there. Twist that whole body. Try and get as much thoracic rotation as you can. Maybe a little bit lower the hips. Right hand comes down to the inside of right leg. Slightly more balance needed here. Left arm into the sky this time. Push the knee in towards the outer arm in towards the inner of the knee. And then both hands come down towards the centre. Walk the hands out into a lizard lunge. Hold forth there. Sink through the hips. We won't be here too long. Not too much flexibility, a lot more strength base today. Walk the hands back towards the centre, outside of the foot. Tuck the back toe, right knee comes up, right foot into the sky. Another set, right armpit, sky. Right elbow, sky. Right wrist, up. Right foot comes down, or doesn't it? Comes back up and goes over the centre line to the opposite wrist. Up we go again. Elbow, up to the sky. Armpit, squeeze everything in. Up to the sky again there. Left foot up. Left armpit, up. Left elbow, up. Left wrist, up. Right armpit, up. Right elbow, and then right wrist. Squeeze everything up. As you come through with that wrist, you squeeze up to the top, rather than just coming straight through and pushing back. Left foot comes forwards. Okay, drop onto the back knee. Left elbow comes onto left leg. Pick up the foot from the floor at the rear, turn the toe down. Sink through the pelvis again. Hold there. Sink, sink, sink. That's it. You're bringing that heat in and then you're replacing it with, to be honest with you, there's a fair bit of heat created when you're doing these longer stretches as well, but it's a different form of activity and a different form of heat, more of a releasing heat. Right hand comes down towards the floor, frames the front foot, pick up the back knee, left hand comes up into the sky, hold there, drop through the hips, squeeze both the back leg and the front leg, make sure that your knee's not too far over, you've always got this knee directly over the angle, left hand comes down, plant it right next to that leg, that's what's going to give you that stability. Maybe look into the sky, makes it a bit more difficult when you've got the heel off the floor. Hold there again. Balance. Hold the balance, draw the belly button into the spine. And then both hands down towards the ground. Walk out towards the front with the hands. You want to come down into full lizard lunge with the elbows towards the front. Feel free to do that. Hold there. Big breaths in. Alright, walk the hands back either side of this front foot. Tuck the back toe. Left foot comes to meet right. Push up with the bum into the sky again. Up into this curve position. Onto the knees. Scooch through with the chest. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Alright, next part. I'm going to a standard split. So we go right foot into the sky, right foot forwards. Fingertips come forward slightly. You straighten up through that bottom leg, left foot's coming into the sky, as if you're trying to bring your head down towards this knee. That should be a really intense stretch, but at the same time a big strengthener as well. Especially through this left leg trying to drive up. And then you're going to bend through the right knee, raise up, hold balance there. Left ankle onto right knee, sit down. Sit down, sit down. Hold there. Single leg strength. Kick back into half. Well, standing split here, sorry. Left foot comes back. Right foot comes into the sky. Right foot comes down. Good. Down facing dog. Onto the knees. Extend through, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Then we go left foot into the sky, left foot comes forwards, fingertips at the floor, extend up, opposite side. Pretty sure that's opposite side. Yeah. Opposite side up, hold there again. You know what's coming on this side, so prepare yourself. Squeeze leg higher. Alright. Best way to do this when you're, if you can just see me, is I'm coming from that standing split position. I'm not trying to pull myself up with a curved back. I flatten my back off like this. Then hopefully, as I raise up, my balance should be a little bit firmer. And then I go right ankle onto left knee. Drop down there. Hold here, sit down, hold in that position. Just a couple more seconds. Then right foot comes to the rear, right into the sky again. Push up, push up, push up. Keep it there. Right foot comes back, both hands inside that front foot. Left foot into the sky, left foot back down next to right. Big active stretch through the hamstrings on that standing leg. It's hard to get your leg high in that position, but you just work to your own limitations, work to your own ability level. Come up into the bridge position. It's not a bridge position, but more of an arch position. Slide through with the chest. Extend upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Heels towards the floor, bum into the sky, wrap underneath of the triceps. Got to move into a little bit of upper body work here now. Like I've done before, you can go down onto your knees if you want to. So if you want to go onto your knees, move forwards, or if you want to make it even easier, then bring your knees a little bit closer in. We're going to start with a narrow position with the hands. So we're going to do one press up here. We're going to walk the hands out one place. We're going to do one press up here. We're going to walk the hands out another place. One here. Walk them out. One here. Then we're going to walk back in. 6, 7 press ups in total. Here we go. I'm going to try and do it in the full position. But always form, otherwise you just don't build any strength. So there's no point really doing them unless you're going to do good form. Always trying to keep the elbows in as best you can. Alright, here we go. Down with close hands. Walk the hands out. One place. Down. And try and go full range as well. Really test yourself. I like to do when I'm doing a press up, I'm pushing all the way to the floor. Hands out. Okay. It's our fourth, isn't it? Back in, and let's do another one. Out we go. Down again. You're doing more chest the wider the arms go. Come back in now. One more back in. Got two more to go. Down. Now, thumbs together. Down we go again. Downward facing dog with narrow arm position. That's it. Wrap underneath. So having the hands in a wide position, have them in a narrow position, you're going to end up, even in a downward facing dog, you're going to be hitting different musculature. That's what really how you create a lot of strength over the past 3 months, is because you've been doing exercise in very different positions. You're never doing the same thing. Okay, plant the hands out a little bit. From there, drop down into the knees, onto the elbows, lift up the chest, hold in that position there. Just stay where you are, stay in Sphinx pose. Cool, we've got 8 minutes that's flown over. 22 minutes of action. We're going to do some more upper body, and then we'll move on to some more core, and a little bit of legs. It's been mainly upper body and core today. Draw the elbows back, onto your chest, hands come back like so, tuck the toes, find that position that you did before. So I'm going to bring my hands close, I'm going to push up from here. So up into the top position, about 8 or 9 press-ups here, we'll count them out together. Alright, down, back up, hands out, about a hand's width apart again, a little bit further, or hands width out with the right, hands width out with the left. Come down for 2, another, down for 3, outside the mat, 4, even further, 5, back in, 6, elbows should start creeping towards the sides now, 7, down again, 8, do one more for look. Let's go for 10. Alright, I'm going to go thumbs together. 9. Feet down. Any position you want. Sorry, not feet down, chest down. Push up for 10. Back into your child's pose there. Just breathe that out for me. Shut that door. In the child's pose. Raise back up to the top. Should be a bit of heat in the body now, which is good. Fingertips or fingers interlinked behind your back. Lift up through the chest, hands up towards the rear. Alright, bring the left foot forwards. Pick up the back knee. Both hands into the sky. Look up at the thumbs. Hold in your warrior 1. Come down towards heart center. Walk the foot over the center line into our drunken warrior. There we are. Test that balance. Raise the hands into the sky again. Hold there. Pretty hard with the heel up. If that's too hard with the heel up, bring the heel down. Okay, hands down towards heart center. Walk that foot back over center line. Big kick up. Both feet come together, sit down into chair pose, look up at the thumb, so hold knee for 30 seconds. Hold here, hold strong. That's it, push the bum back, shoulders back, strong, strong, strong. Come down with the hands towards heart centre. Kick back with the opposite foot into this modified warrior one position. Back down towards heart centre. Walk walk the front foot over. It's hard to walk the back foot over. Walk the front foot over. Find a strong foundation and then raise up with both hands again. Sink further. Really test yourself here. Hold, hold, hold. Slowly come down with the hands towards the chest. Right foot comes over centre line. Back to where it was before. Left foot comes up. Sit down into chair pose. Sit down 30 seconds here again. 30 seconds. Just hold here. Hold in that position. Another 10 seconds. Forward fold. Down, both hands there. Right foot back, left foot back. Come into your plank. Testing you today. We started off really slow, probably got into a bit of a false sense of security, and then we've ramped it up as we've gone along. Hold from that point, drop onto the knees, scooch through with the chest, extend everything out. Left arm comes up, right hand down. Turn the whole body over into your scorpion position. Stretch off through the chest. Hold there. Slow it down now. Both legs together. Right arm up and over. Draw the right shoulder down towards the ground. Push in through the left hand. Back towards the central point. Have a push up there, both knees out towards the sides. Toes in towards each other, sit back. Let the stomach walk down towards the floor. Good. I'm going to finish with 10 downward dog to planks. Last bit, and we'll have a stretch off. Both knees in, tuck the toes, push back, down facing dog. Come forwards into your high plank. Down facing dog for 1, for 2, for 3. Keep strong through the pelvis. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to do this with me, we can go hips down and up for 1. So not in the downward dog, but just from, it's like an upward facing dog position into your plank. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop down onto the knees, onto the elbows, shoulders draw back, pin back, retract the head, breathe through there. Head comes down, knees together into child's pose. Come into your child's pose there. One final stretch through the chest. Start where we, I'll finish where we started, more like. Push the ankles in towards each other, sit back, have a rock from left to right. Hands towards the lower back, push the elbows towards the rear. Lift up through the chest. And release the hands out towards the front. And well done. Well done.